Hello Libra, and welcome to your mid-month checkup for November. Big shifts. We got the Tower in November in your November reading. That's a big one. That's a doozy. But you also had lovers coming in, so true love coming in, which is awesome. I also know that you had to let go of some pretty nasty people, so good job doing that. And if you're in the process of doing that, it's all right. 10 of Wands popped up again. That was in your reading in November. Making decisions, leaving things behind, holding on to the things that are dear to you and moving on. You know, 10 of Wands is a burden. Like, this is a burden. What do you want to move on with? All right, so let's, and the 6 of Pentacles, nostalgia. All right, so let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What added guidance do you have for my Libras for the remainder of November? Libra Sun, Libra Rising, Libra Moon. What energies for Libra for the remainder of November? Okay. All these right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the energy coming in from the beginning of November is the Death card. Okay. So having the Death card pop up is, I mean, you also had, did you have the Death card? No, you had the Tower pop up, Libra, in November. So this is, you know, Scorpio energy. This is letting go. You know, no longer holding on to things that are serving you. Death is a rebirth too. You know, and it could be that, you know, at the beginning of November with Day of the Dead, you could have had a really powerful connection with some of your ancestors who have been guiding you through November, saying, hey, just a minute, you forgot something. Let the ancestors guide you. All right, so with this card, I really actually do feel, Libra, that, you know, your ancestors are trying to hold on to you and trying to get a hold of you and lead you because you're missing something. Okay, so let's see. The Hierophant, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I don't do reversals with this deck. 9 of Swords and 6 of Wands. So the Hierophant, like, you know, it's interesting that pops up. It's a Taurian card. It's beauty in the, you know, the spiritual realm on this earth. The Hierophant with death, it's like you have to, it's like like I said, it's a rebirth. Ancestors are trying to get a hold of you, but the Hierophant is saying, like, you have to go to the altar, you have to go to the church, you have to go to the tribe to find it, to actually understand the meaning of it. Okay, you have to look to the stars. This could also mean like tarot readings, astrologers, empaths, psychics. If you have somebody who you trust and you find gives you really superb guidance, contact them, okay? If you want, contact me. We'll do a reading because it feels like this is the intangible. You know, the rest of November is focusing on the intangible. And 2 of Pentacles here in relationship is making sure there's a balance between you and others, between, you know, self and community. So keep yourself strong in order to stay strong within your community, within your relationships. Then we have the Queen of Wands popping up in work, and so this is a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, and they're always in the upright with this deck because I don't do reversals, but there's nothing negative really circling them. In fact, I feel like they're going to actually help you through this 9 of Swords, because you did get the 10 of Swords in the November reading, I believe. Maybe it was just the Tower, but you got an ending card in the beginning of for the November reading, and the 9 of Swords is being paralyzed with fear. And so it's like watching the tower crumble and not being able to do anything about it and being terrified. And the Queen of Swords, I think, is going to actually hold your hand and pull you out of that rut of like, I can't do anything. I can't move forward. What do I do now? And so they're going to help you. And it's somebody that you've worked with. It's somebody who you work with now or have in the past. But they know what to do and say to help you take that first step out of that rut and into the Six of Wands. Like this is moving on to a better future, moving on to your destiny. So this is perfect for, this spread is so perfect for what happened in your November reading. It's like, okay, all right, so excuse my French, but the shit hit the fan. Like you went through a hell of a lot. And so now you got to balance yourself. You got to look, go to church. You got to go to your tribe and say, I'm being rebirthed. Things are shifting. I feel like I've died and now I've come back. Ancestors are speaking to me, but I'm terrified. I'm terrified because I feel like I've lost so much. And this Queen of Wands says, oh, but you have so much to gain. Now it's time to move on. So, if somebody comes in to help you and they're a fire sign and you can feel the warmth of their heart, like with fire signs, you can literally you might even heat up a little bit while being like, ooh, I'm getting warm, Then, always be conscious because, you never know what people intend, but let them in a little. Let this fire sign in a little bit. They actually really, truly care about you. Okay, let's call on the angel cards for some added guidance. If you get nervous, focus on service. Hierophant. Okay, that's the Hierophant card. Okay, I'm going to turn this so you can see it. Let me read it. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Like I was saying, you might feel lost. You might feel like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? Everything seems so helter-skelter, upside down. I may have just lost a relationship, a job, a situation. You could have even lost somebody you care about to sickness, to illness, to separation, and so this is, if you get nervous, if you get scared, if you feel lost, focus on your service, focus on what you mean to the world. Because sometimes when we feel the darkest, when we feel like we don't matter, the best thing to do is to give back. Say, I don't matter, no one cares about me, but you know what? I'm going to go help out at a soup kitchen. I'm going to go help out with my friend who's moving. I'm going to go sit with my auntie who's sick in the hospital. You're going to do those things to remind you how precious life truly is and how much you truly mean. Okay? All right, Libra, if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.